I failed again. I can't seem to be strong enough to call upon a Skulkin. All I get from the underworld are pathetic undead creatures instead.
We're at your command, Lord Garmadon.
You seem stronger than my other servant. Alright then, your first task will be to attack the ninja. You won't win unless you attack them individually. If they're grouped, find a way to separate them, then slay them all.
Understood.
What are those? Monsters? I've watched enough of the Talking Dead to know that we should run! What do I do, Jay? I can't just slash its head off, that's wrong! Who cares what Sensei said? It's trying to kill me, so kill it, it's not even alive! Stop yelling, I've never been in a real fight. We nearly got killed last time someone came in! Just do it! Here goes nothing! Kai, do something, please, you'll never become a ninja if you can't help me! I'll go get Wu. I'll be back. Wait for me. Kai! You've been promoted to Shinobi, Kai. However, it is only because we are in dire need of you. I can't bring you with us otherwise. You two should never have wandered that far. Garmadon and that Thunder guy could still be out there. I am very disappointed.
So, what is the plan, Sensei?
We'll train a bit, then rescue Jay. Knowing Garmadon, those two undead creatures were his doing, and he'll keep Jay hostage to lure us in. Cole, I now appoint you as leader of this team.
It is an honor, Sensei.
そろそろ時間です。戦争だ!
Thanks to Kai's new weapons, this'll be easy.
Attack! No way, they were too strong.
Garmadon will kill us. We let the kid escape.
No matter. I have a new weapon now.
Lord Garmadon, welcome back.
I'll intercept them at the Caves of Despair and get the Scythe of Quakes before them.
Hey guys, was it Wu right behind us?
Did he get eaten by the dragon? Let's be careful. This area is dangerous, and Garmadon could very well show up with a few more Skulkins.
Looks like you took the bait, Aniki.
You underestimate my students, Garmadon.
They'll be up against Boundside, Grassy, and Shopov. They may have the numbers, but my soldiers are fierce. And now it's time for you to die as well. Kaku!
Talk too much. Your lightning won't help you here. You lost. What in the what? Cole, did you use the Scythe of Quakes?
There was really no other way to beat them.
You could have died. You all are nowhere near the level required to use such weapons. Give that back to me. Training is what you lack, therefore training is what you'll get.
Are we going to depart for the Ice Fortress next?
Soon. It is located in one of the harshest places on the island, to the far north. For that reason, we'll need to be prepared.
May I ask why we're going there if the Fire Temple is closer?
The volcano only settles during the fire solstice, otherwise it's impossible to get to the temple.
So, how cold is the Ice Fortress on a scale from an ice cube to a Canadian winter? I guarantee you nothing's colder than a winter up north, Jay. Something your New Yorker butt wouldn't know about.
Wow there, I thought Canadians were supposed to be nice. Thick brows and a thick head, eh? Yamirov, Taritomo. This is not the time to quarrel. I swear you all are kids sometimes.
Failure is not an option, Lord Garmadon. We'll get that map as instructed. As expected of the strongest soldier. Now go!
It seems you're finally starting to enter a state of extreme speed. I'm impressed, Zane. You four will become much stronger if you can break past the natural speed barrier.
Cole, did something happen?
A new Skulkin. They took a map and fled. The map to the 4 golden weapons. Garmadon is also after the Ice Fortress and the Shuriken of Ice.
Why would he want them, though? No human can control all 4, isn't that what you told us?
I'm not sure, but this island is isolated from the rest of this planet. Anyone with power could easily take control.
And it's not like anyone could leave or enter this place either.
The inhabitants are literally trapped here. He's trying to take advantage of that. The darkness of the Great Devourer. It's spreading. This is a race for their weapons, it seems.
Sensei said that the key to beating those zombies was a golden weapon. I'll steal the scythe and enter their base. That doesn't sound like a smart idea. There's no telling what will happen. Tell Sensei I'm out doing groceries or something. I'm doing this one for the team. Sensei said no killing, but nothing about exterminating the dead, although I'm still going to get scolded. Thankfully, the zombies were out alone.
Hello, Sensei Wu.
Ah, Nia, I've been expecting you. Nia? Who are you? Wait, hold on. That smile, that face, so pretty.
She's my sister. Better not flirt with her now.
You're Jay, right? I like the color of your outfit.
Don't mind the idiot. You didn't tell me you were coming. What's up?
I'm training to become a kunoichi.
You're not strong enough. You're a girl.
I recall female ninja can be equally powerful. Plus, any help would be appreciated. Those Skulkins are getting persistent.
She'll be training with you all. I was told to recruit more members, and about that, you'll know in due time.
Nia! Give back Nia!
Try and catch up to this school motorbike. We have the girl.
Boo! Use your special move!
I have this!
Kai, what are you doing? Get back! Into the next tree!
My own sister! How can I not save her? It's no telling what they'll do to her. I'm such a failure. Always the outcast.
Once they come to rescue me, you'll all regret ever taking me.
You one crazy bitch. Stop talking and start yapping.
Garmadon isn't here, which means we get to do what we want.
And a good pet only obeys.
Bonsai, you're getting the leftovers. Don't forget that your only job is to make vehicles.
Right, but I still want in on the fun. Who knows how long it'll take for the ninja to come? Until then, you're ours. I might have stepped and spat on your meal a few times, but you'll eat it, right? If you don't, who knows what we'll do to you? Oh, it thrills me! Monster alert!
First, our lifeboat broke down. Second, we're forced to swim in mildly cold water.
The water is freezing cold, Zane! What kind of drugs are you on? Don't do drugs. Do green tea, my students. No need to be afraid. This tank turtle will lead us to the ice fortress.
A tank turtle?
The tank turtle, a bioengineered weapon created by a friend of mine. It guards this area and protects the seas of Ninjago Island. Let's get on its back. The armor should clear us enough space.
Let's hurry. We don't have time to deal with these creatures. Kaminari! I have once again intercepted you. This time I have the high ground. Dabarisadi! Kaminari!
I know it looked like an obvious trap, but I was expecting a bit of originality, not the typical monster appears after you take the weapon.
Let's get out of here before it becomes angered. This dragon is real. It'd be different if it were a piece of cardboard. Let's get back to Wu.
Stop, you whippet thief!
The blacksmith again, so persistent.
I crafted this weapon, and here you are stealing it like it's yours! Fight me!
Be careful what you wish for.
Kamisori no senpu!
Gotta find Garmadon.
What world was he? Find out what? Follow him.
Borda Smashka.
Japanese years coming up. Why are they attacking? Snowy ones.
Knuckle and the others on the offense. I have the lead. The clouds should be just up ahead.
With Jay's foot jetpacks, we'll catch up to them in no time.
Nothing to do here. Call me Jetpack Guy.
Stop referencing the internet, Jay. You're the only one who uses it.
Stop it, students. Let's focus on snatching the Ninjago of Lightning before them.
Now I get why you're always in the city. It's the only place where you can get into.
But I need the memes! Leave me alone! Wait out!
You're all idiots! You let them take the weapon again! At least we still have the girl, right? That is I want you all to sneak in at night and steal the golden weapons from them. Understood?
Yes, Lord Garmadon, and if I may add something, I received intel that Crunchy will be here shortly.
That'll teach them.
I was expecting Cole or Wu, not an idiot.
My sword skills have improved. It's time I settle this, Garmadon.
Kakatte koi! Aho!
Yeah, spinning jutsu!
Looks like Wu taught you another party trick. How fun! Shikashi! Yoijitsu da! Daburasagi!
What about us?
Stay here and protect the dojo. It's too dangerous to use my secret weapon so soon.
I didn't think he'd take what I said literally. To be fair, you did tell him he could beat Garmadon with his swordsmanship.
Enough! You all stay out of trouble. I'll rescue Kai and send back my brother to the underworld. For good.
Using that technique halves my power, but I bet you didn't expect me to cancel it to catch you off guard. It's over! GG! Nani? Chikisho! I'll send you to hell!
I hear something.
What exactly happened? You're lucky we were on Earth when you called.
For generals, missiles too strong.
Kagan, Lucas, Rachel, I don't mean to be rude, but get cooking! Use whatever medicine we brought, there's not much time left! With this fortress now complete, they won't stand a chance!
I once again must thank you for your generosity. There's no doubt you saved our lives, old friend.
Either it was luck or pure coincidence, but you'd all be dead if we weren't on vacation here.
May I ask what reason brought you to Earth this time? It seems like a fairly rare occurrence.
Impact just completed their training. We were ordered to come and write a progress report on the situation. Impact? Progress report? Wait, you guys don't live on Earth?
We have a nice condo here, but we live at headquarters mostly.
So what's going on? I heard rumors from Wu, but that old geezer won't say anything about his special friends.
You'll see someday. And don't put it like that. We'll chop your head off.
Lhasa! I swear you're the most immature kid I had to raise.
Careful there. He's the only one.
You all seem to have a big head. What's with that? Sensei told us you were strong, but you really don't look that great. Is that sass I'm hearing? How about you take those new weapons of yours and fight us? We'll go easy on you, don't worry.
I don't think this is the right course of action. However, my students haven't been this lively in a while. How about we match ourselves by strength?
I will sit this one out.
Wimp.
If you do good enough, we might even let you in on more details about us.
This really has a final battle kind of look now.
I can't believe you wasted some of your ki to make this. I've gotten better, you know.
You underestimate me, Wu. What do you think? It's a new weapon.
I see. You were able to craft that, I suppose?
Not quite. Yeah! I caught it. Chicken.
Well, not so confident now, aren't you?
You seem to have forgotten one thing.
Always pushing to new heights. A true warrior. Thank you for everything, C.Mea.
Been a while since I had last given you a beating. We'll see each other again, but for now, this is goodbye.
You have to go? But you would totally crush Garmadon!
We have to follow orders. It was quite a hassle to get to Ninjago Island, but we took the risk. I'm sure headquarters will understand. After all, we wouldn't want a new team to get killed before becoming official. But to answer your question, the Garmadon incident has only been categorized as a C-tier mission. We're not allowed to spend our time on such missions. What do you mean?
At your level, this could be considered a B-tier mission, but it was evaluated lower. The scale is based on the overall strength of the organization. For example, we are allowed to take on B-tier and A-tier missions. We haven't had an S case in decades, but such a mission would be well above our skill level.
Are you referring to a world war by any chance?
I wish. Props to the governments in charge of the continents for keeping everything under control on this planet, though. Still, a world war would just dispatch a stronger team. It would only last until they'd arrive.
You're fine with giving away such crucial information? Is it time?
We are X-Fighters, the strongest army in the universe. Our group is the Mea team, but hundreds of teams have been dispatched everywhere in order to rid this universe of evil. Some teams are ordered to stay in a particular location, while some teams are of the wandering type, like ours. We're constantly traveling to find new materials and information. We're hybrids though. Some teams only do recon, but we end up fighting a lot too.
That would explain your young looks then. I suppose it's all related to time dilation. Sensei has never left this planet, so his growth followed a normal curve. It baffles me that you're so strong considering you basically had a shorter life.
Some of us don't do it as nearly as much since the very extreme process, but it comes with benefits. Normally, most people are shocked once they hear Wu and C.Mea grew up together.
You all are now an official team of X-Fighters. You can figure out a name later, but you've been tasked with protecting this island from evil.
And that is why I recruited you all.
You wouldn't believe how peaceful the rest of the world is compared to this one island. The isolation it provides makes it a very vulnerable place, and evil always seems prone to showing up.
To think Earth would host such a history-filled place, one so strong, it affected more than its galaxy.
So do we get like a salary or benefits now?
You wish. Being official means nothing in the grand scheme of things. Just means the better teams don't have to waste time dealing with insignificant conflicts. If you ever break past that barrier, the governments will bow to you, and you'll have access to everything. Still, fat chance.
What about all of you?
We're not allowed to talk about it to anyone.
The world of X-Fighters hides many secrets. Train hard, and surpass the boundaries of humankind. The more headquarters hears about that better team from Earth, the more information you'll be given. It's as simple as that. Just remember this. You all are weak right now. Out there in the real world, beings stronger than Wu's brother are being slain every day, and it's our duty to exterminate them.
Like that bounty hunter that took down Garmadon in one shot, then vanished? Sander, right?
Thunder. We've heard the name a few times. He's not dead, but he's dangerous. His file is basically empty, but people like him aren't unusual. The problem is we don't know what business he had on Ninjago Island, or why someone like him would accept working with Garmadon. We often hear of rookie crushers, bounty hunters with lots of information at their disposal. They'll slay new teams in training and make great profit out of it.
A face would have helped, but you did state his was covered. If you ever hear anything else about the matter, inform us. He's dangerous. Probably nothing more than a bounty hunter from a faraway galaxy, but I'd stay on the lookout. Actually, if you see anyone not from the island, inform us. Traveling in and out is prohibited, so cases like these really attract a lot of attention.
What level of strength do you estimate him having?
No clue. Still, I wouldn't pick a fight I couldn't win.
We should get going.
We are running late. In that case, I bid you all farewell. Stay safe, and stop your brother Wu. I'd love to see that old Garmy doing well like before. I'm counting on you.
The only way we'll get Sensei back is if we reach a new level of power, and evolve. Like C.Mea said, we're still too weak.
With full capture, there's no way we can attack their base and win. Please elaborate, Zane, but I want to know what you have in mind. Sensei gave you hints, didn't he?
You've become much more obedient lately. If you behave well enough, I won't have to sacrifice you to Samukai.
Challenging me was a mistake. I just went through a process called Dragon Extreme Evolution.
Lucky for you, I'm not at full strength yet. Still, I'll make this a one-strike match. It's Shigeki.
There's no telling how strong the king of the underworld will be if he reaches full strength. Our priority right now should be to tame the remaining dragons. One was enough to break through once, but we'll need more power with Samukai now on their side.
You failed at meeting the deadline for the vehicle, Bonsai.
Wait, sir! Please reconsider!
I need your life energy to regain my full strength. You're a failure, Skulkin. So, you'll be the one.
I can sense the portal has been activated. Now that you're all DX, let's settle things with Garmadon and the Skulkins in the underworld.
Let's get going. Who's waiting for us? Clearly we've improved.
Over yet. If I lose here, our combined efforts will go to waste.
How could he have that much energy left?
They're both gone now. It's you all versus me. Zane, I'm guessing you want revenge.
We're much stronger now.
We'll see about that. There's lots more where that came from.
If we use this now, we don't even know what'll happen. The tornado of creation, our only hope.
Joint special move!
Well, it's been over 50 years. Finally, some fun.
Impossible. Who are you?
The original, simply. I'd love to chat more, but I haven't fought in over half a century. You're going down. Those kids, they're still too weak. Guess this is the end. I held you back long enough, Wu. The portal should be ready.
The portal?
With it, I will be able to go to a world that I have created with life energy. A world where evil knows no limit. Once Samukai picks up the Sword of Fire, I'll have all the ingredients.
Why, brother? Why would you go to such lengths?
To gain strength beyond anything you could wish for. I want to crush you, Wu. You were always his favorite. You know that. Father loved you.
You loved us both equally, Garmadon. Your perception of reality has been altered ever since that day.
I am thankful. Ouroboros' power will rise, and I will only grow stronger. Your meddling kids would ruin my plans if I were to take over the island right now. But if I surpass myself, nobody will stand a chance against me. I'll never get Father's love back. He's dead. The only way I'll really crush you is if I crush your beliefs first.
The tornado of creation.
As long as I have all 4 golden weapons, I can use it to create evil. Taint your beliefs in Father's.
But why the island?
You're a fool. Power is everything. The strongest shall rule over the weakest. And with Ninjago Island, nobody will ever be able to escape it. I'll control my own little world. The world that you and Father fought so hard to protect.
This is not why he created this system. Do you want to repeat what happened 50 years ago? C.Mea and the others are fighting to prevent that from happening again.
You take me for an idiot, Wu. I have no desire for Earth, only for this island. It is the perfect empire. X-Fighters won't ever bother with something that's isolated from the universe. I'll be free.
This is wrong, brother. He discovered how to utilize the elements so we could improve our lives, live in harmony. The universe has abused them enough already.
This conversation is over. You lost. If only you and your ninja would have been stronger. Oh well, better luck next time.
Garmadon, wait!
Bakayaro! Your life energy, powered by Bone's Eye, is my last ingredient.
Don't go down alone!
She'll be on medicine for a while, but she's a strong girl. I can't bear imagining all the things she must have gone through.
I failed as her brother. I was miserable. I failed as a team leader.
He will be back. In the meantime, we'll have to train. As for Nia, it'll take a long time for her to heal.
This is not over.
Swordes, your adventure, it has just begun. You'll probably face more hurdles along the way, but we'll protect this island from evil.
We are
Team Shinobi!